everyone. My name is Prerna. I head HR for Birla Fertility and IVF, which is part of CK Birla Healthcare. I'm here to share my thoughts on leadership mantras for young and emerging leaders. I'll be sharing my perspective based on my own personal journey and professional experience in running various large-scale interventions in the area of leadership development. I personally believe that leadership is not restricted only to a particular level, grade, or designation. All of us are captains of our lives and demonstrate leadership in different spheres of our life. Hence, the mantras of leadership remain fairly consistent. The number one for me is self-awareness. It's the most fundamental block of leadership. Reflecting on what makes me happy, what gives me joy, what success means to me, how do I learn, what are my strengths, what are my development areas, etc. are some very critical questions to ask oneself as they help us to understand deeper levels of one's being. I feel journaling, asking people who you work closely with for feedback, and spending time with yourself can help unravel some of these answers. Of course, self-awareness is a lifelong pursuit. As human beings, we keep evolving each day. The second mantra is about ability to have crucial conversations. As leaders, we need to have various kinds of conversations, including some tough conversations. This is essential to build shared purpose, shared context, to influence behavior and change. Ability to listen and to have empathy for another person's point of view is very important to be able to have a crucial conversation and to create a win-win on both sides. The third mantra is on leading teams and people. By leading teams, I don't just mean your own team in your own function, but really how do you network with people across the organization, across various levels, within the organization and also in the larger ecosystem in which you operate. Leading people involves a lot of building personal and emotional connect. It has to go beyond just transactions. It's also about helping and coaching and mentoring people to bring out their best. And leading teams is all about creating cohesiveness, being able to respect differences, and in fact leveraging these differences or different points of view to create something more powerful. So clearly, being able to create or nurture a culture which is inclusive, which creates a sense of belonging in the team, is really important for a good leader. The fourth mantra is on dealing with ambiguity. I think all of us know that today's world is getting more unpredictable. In fact, we are moving from VUCA to something which is called as brittle Barney world, which is brittle, anxious, non-linear, incomprehensible. And to deal with that, leaders need to first of all have a strong sense of confidence in their own abilities, to be able to lead with their gut feeling, be open to experimentation, and more importantly, being open to fail as well. And this requires a fair amount of resilience. And the mantra which I feel works really well is to focus on what's in one's control and not to spend too much time in whatever is not in one's control. That really helps to deal with ambiguity, which frankly is a fact of life in today's time. The last mantra, which is often overlooked and is my particular favorite, is humor. We don't talk about humor, we don't equate it often with leadership, but really the ability to be able to laugh at yourself or at situations goes a long way in helping people feel more comfortable in relieving their anxiety or their worry, and in creating a happy workforce. So those, according to me, are some mantras which you could keep in mind as you chart out your leadership journey. Thank you.